so they filed bankruptcy early March. Um, by 4th of July, if there's, although this, someone could ride in and suddenly have a plan and I'm wrong, I could be wrong. But by around 4th of July, I think that would be, 4 or 5 months of trying hard. We assume they're trying really hard to keep going. And if they don't have something, and at some point they'll have to admit that they're not, it won't work. So, I mean, and then if that happens, then it's just a matter of like selling off what can be sold and paying people.
Okay. So it's getting close to around 6:30, so we'll start questions soon. But before we get to that point, I know I mentioned earlier that you're currently representing the Madera Coalition for Community Justice. Can you explain a little bit what that's about?
What we're trying to do, yeah, what we're doing is trying to bring to the court's attention, to add okay, so like to add the human dimension, I think particularly, as well as any input we can come in with on the law, but of how this has impacted the community, how difficult it's been, how bad it's been, how challenging, how desperate it will leave people if we don't have a hospital here. And so those are the pleas we have filed. Presentations have been made to the debtor, to the hospital, and to the court to this end, because a lot, and it makes a lot of sense, because a lot of times bankruptcy cases are just about money. I mean, go back to the bookstore. I mean, it's tragic that you have to close your bookstore, but if you can't pay all the booksellers and you can't pay your landlord and your taxes, you just can't be open. You just, it's not you're cheating people, right? It's just not fair to the other people. So, and so it's sad for the owners. However, for everybody else is like, I've owed money. It's about the money, right? That's what you hear a lot in bankruptcy. But here, it's a lot about what about the citizens? What about the patients? What about the community, right? We gotta do something. The MCCJ has been trying to make that a concern.